delay, then go ahead and continue to affirm the power of your thoughts. Remember, my thought, there has to be something greater than this. There must be something greater than this. There's got to be something greater than this, right? That was the power of my thought. And so affirm that within you, whatever your thought is. Stay laser light focused and dig in even harder into your creative genius. Because again, while you're being delayed, that could just be the natural way that's saying to you, think about this more, work on this more, develop this more, put this into practice. Maybe you need to go back and pick up some things. Maybe you missed a couple of steps, and this is a good time for you to go back and pick up those extra steps and bring it in. So again, when that day and that moment arises and it comes, you're going to be ready. Discipline your thoughts and train your mind. Again, there it is. Act as if. There it is. Train your thoughts and train your mind. When you train your thoughts and your mind, you train your body to follow suit. Pick up a hobby, complete an unfinished project. Delays are meant to help us re-examine our attitudes, thoughts, motives, agendas, so that we can adjust. Delays are also indicators that you are on the right track. So you are delayed, but not forgotten. It's still on the way. Principle 7, power of forgiveness. I like this one. Power of forgiveness. A lot of people struggle with this because how many of us have heard, I will never forgive them for what they did to me. It was horrible. It was unspeakable. It was unthinkable. I will take it to my grave. I will never forgive them. How many have heard that? How many of you have said that to yourself? How many of you are engaging in that process? Well, let me help you out. The forgiveness is not about them. Forgiveness is transformative, and it creates a level, oh my goodness, of synergy because it places the power of freedom back to the survivor of whatever that thing was that you went through. When you refuse to forgive, you continue to allow other people to have power over you. Why? Because your thought is still there with them. Your thought is still with whatever occurred. Your thought is still whatever happened. So you're stuck. You're stuck. And instead of you looking in your front window in the driver's seat of your car, you're driving while looking in the rear view mirror. That's why your rear view mirror is small and your front window is large, because you're meant to look ahead. So when you don't forgive, you allow them to have freedom. I'm sorry, not freedom, but power over you. So take that power back so that you can have freedom in your own hands. Forgiveness allows for the release of negative thoughts, feelings, behaviors, beliefs, and suffering from one's past associated with traumatizing events. And again, if you find that you are really struggling because you can't get over whatever that traumatic event was, again, desired ones, please seek the necessary help that you need. See a therapist, see a clinician, get yourself a coach, find someone within a professional, and get whatever it is that you need to work through that so that you can receive the power of freedom. Live your life. Power of forgiveness also includes forgiving oneself. Self-acceptance of the mistakes that we made, the poor choices, the poor decision-making, the poor problem-solving. Because here's the thing, you can forgive, but then if you don't forgive yourself, you're still blocking yourself. You're still blocking that process, that creative process. You're still blocking your ability to be the best version of yourself that you absolutely can be. So you've got to learn then to forgive yourself. So the power of self-forgiveness, guess what? It allows you to begin again. Power of forgiveness is affirming and life-altering. It will absolutely help get you to the desired synergistic transformative life that you want to have, the level of success. So you will have a successful life. So the principle 8, power of gratitude, and we're bringing it on down to the home stretch. Power of gratitude, being appreciative of what you already have. Research in positive psychology says that being grateful and thankful is associated with overall well-being. Be thankful. It may not be the way that you want it to be. Your life may not have all of the things in it that you desire to have, but can you be grateful for the things that you do? And it may be basic, but can you be grateful and thankful for those things? Because the other stuff, if you continue to work hard at what it is that you're doing, guess what, beloved? It's going to come. Research in positive psychology also associates gratitude with feelings of happiness. Now, some people get hung up on that too because they say, well, happiness is state dependent. It's dependent upon an event happening. Yes, however, gratitude is also an attainment associated with emotional maturity, meaning that over time, you will begin to experience joy, unspeakable joy. And joy is not state dependent. Joy just flourishes within you, and it helps you to smile. It helps you to fix that face, and it helps you to be able to be congruent with inside of yourself. Health benefits and gratitude, better sleep. There it is again. You see that? Sleep hygiene is so important. Decrease pain levels, reduce anxiety and depression, increase energy, fosters a more positive outlook. Do you see the theme that's running all through this talk? Okay, there it is. Principle 9, power of action. Okay, so desired ones. Visualization alone will not achieve your goals. Power of a thought alone will not achieve your goals. Wishing, hoping, and prayer alone will not achieve your goals. However, practical actions and concrete strategies will achieve your goals. Remember, it's thoughts, words, and deeds, aka action. You have to take action. You have to be very clear. Ask yourself, what do I want? What do I need to accomplish to achieve my goal? Deconstruct the building blocks and their sequences of completion. Power of accountability. Some of us in our action plans need to have a built-in accountability, which includes but not limited to keeping a log or journal, tracking progress and maintaining a time, date schedule, include an accountability partner to stay on track, have regularly scheduled check-ins with your accountability partner. And again, this might be a good time to where you might want to bring in a coach, right? Because this is a lot of part of what they do. So you might want to get yourself a coach. Be a person of integrity, intrinsic value, and ethics. Plan to act and act on the plan. Make it happen. Make it happen. What is it? As Nike says, just do it. Do it. Principle 10, power to begin again. Oh my goodness. The power to begin again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Mr. Hickson said that. And here's the thing. Remember, we already talked about the power of delays, right? So remember, delays occur. Remember, obstructions occur. Haters hate. It is what it is. Okay, why? Because you're out here flourishing, you're doing your thing, you're being a desired one, you're living your best life, you're having a successful, transformative life, right? And so people are going to hate on that. Expect that. Plans sometimes fail. The plan fails. You didn't fail. That does not make you a failure. What you may have to do is, guess what? Begin again. Go back to one, as Brian McKnight sings, right? Back at one. Learn the life lessons, improve upon your product or service, seek out other experts for guidance. Again, you may need to have a coach that's going to help you with that. You may want to have a clinician or a therapist to help you work through, some unresolved traumatic events that have occurred. And so you may be struggling emotionally or psychologically, right? Get a coach, see a therapist. But no matter what, be bold, be confident, be courageous, be determined, be disciplined, and stay focused. Begin again. And so Walt Whitman says, the way to begin is to stop talking and begin doing. All right. At some point, you got to stop talking about it and be about it. You just have to go ahead and do it. Just do it. You got to get her done. Get her done. So you've got to commit. You've got to get that action plan together. You have the power of the thought, right? Your belief system. You're watching the words that you're speaking. You're visualizing it. Right? You're doing all of those things that we have all been taught to do. But at some point, all of that is for naught if we don't move and act on it. You have to begin doing it. So, in summary, here we are, desired ones. Understanding the power that each one of us, you, yes, you, desired one, possess. Just one thought can ignite a synergistic, successful, transformative life with the power of one thought. You don't have to have a lot of thoughts, desired ones, just one. Remember, I only had one thought, that there has to be something greater. There must be something greater. There's got to be something greater. Just one thought. And that willingness to allow that thought to grow and flourish over time in fertile ground. And again, we said fertile ground is what? It's our minds. And it's fertile and it's ripe. And so whatever we sow into it, that's what we're going to produce. That's exactly what we're going to produce. And so the power to act on a charted course as we watch the seeds grow into belief systems that renews oneself from within. And remember that those environmental factors also play a role externally, and then they go ahead and they permeate because they're going to get in there. So watch your environment, watch whom you're around, watch what they're saying to you, and remember, you possess the power of no. I don't want to hear that. Don't bring that to me. I'm not going to watch that. I'm not going to listen to that. The power of no. You possess the power of no. And lastly, when we allow ourselves the gift of forgiveness and gratitude, we give ourselves the freedom to have a clean slate with the power of a new beginning. You have the power to begin again. So, desired ones, that wraps up my talk. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you were inspired by it. I hope that you were able to take away some very practical and basic tools that you can absolutely apply, and you can begin to apply those today. Why? Because there are things that you already know, but may have forgotten, or maybe you didn't know and you need to incorporate it. Or maybe you do know and you haven't forgotten, but you're just not acting upon them. So, desired ones, I'm going to challenge you to act upon everything that's been within these slides because it is well within your capability to do, because they're very practical approaches to having a desired, synergistic, successful, transformative life. And I want to thank you for your time and your attention. Again, I enjoyed myself. I hope you enjoyed it with me. I had a ball. I hope you had a ball with me. Remember the power of a smile. Fix your face, smile, and the world will smile with you. And that the possibility of a thought can absolutely shatter and can transform you. Desired one. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your Success Fest 21. Thank you.